two. It's not black and white.
Oh,
2, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
okay. So we ready? Share to group. The option to share to group. Anyway, not. Let me just share it anyway. So they could be
Good
watching.
night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. It's Wednesday night. It's Wednesday night. We are live. Ask the Exquisites on a beautiful Wednesday night in New York City. A little bit snow. Going to be rain later on to do away with the snow. And we're all going to be great later on tonight. The temperature is going to be cool in New York City, about 30. And we had about an inch
Good
to
night,
2 inches.
everyone. Good night. Good night. How you guys doing? Welcome to Ask the Exquisite. Tonight topic is going to be very good. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Peter. Hi, Barbie. How you guys doing? Go ahead, baby.
First of all, saying good night, would like to thank the entire viewers that watched the program last week and days following. The topic had driven a huge following. We were averaging for the first 5 episodes between us approximately 1,900 viewers. We went a little bit over 2,000 viewers on the fifth episode. Last week was the sixth. Last week episode, no, last week was the seventh. Last week's seventh episode. So far, we have done at almost 4,000 views. I'm feeling good. Miss
Definitely.
Exquisite is feeling
Yes,
good.
that's right.
That is saying the program is picking up viewers
Right.
instead of dropping the amount of viewers.
And we want to thank you guys
And we
because
have to thank you guys.
without you
We
guys,
have
we
to thank you
couldn't have
guys.
been doing it. And we just want to ask you again, as soon as you come on, guys, share. Just share, keep sharing because that's how we're going to get more views.
And that's how it get popular by
Yes.
sharing, please, please.
Hi, Louis. And tonight, as a matter of fact, I started something new. I'm actually doing it live on YouTube. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but it's my first trial doing it live on
So we're
YouTube.
on YouTube tonight and
So,
Facebook.
yes, so I'll see how that works out. But, definitely Facebook is
As
our.
time go along, we hopefully will also be live on JBC and CBS. So we're thankful for the love that has been shown so far.
Lorna said, let me go order some food and get a front seat for this one. One more glass of rum cream. Good night.
Lorna,
I think you're having the
Lorna,
same thing.
Lorna, did you see my rum cream? You're reading my mind. This is my rum cream tonight. I'm not doing wine tonight. I'm doing rum cream.
Hi, Barbara. Hi. And I'm doing sorrel because you know what, guys? You see how strong my sorrel is? From Christmas, I make sorrel and I've been drinking sorrel. So, yep, my sorrel is strong and good.
What we intend to do next week, people, we intend to use the widescreen for the Facebook and see how it turns out. Because right now I'm looking at the widescreen that we're doing on YouTube, and it's bringing us up closer. So we're gonna try the widescreen next week, and
Hey, Adrian. Hello.
most likely when you tune in next week, you might have to turn your phone broadside too. I don't know if we do it how it's gonna come across, but we know it's showing perfectly on YouTube right now. So next week we'll go to the we go to the widescreen and stick. But open it up by letting them know who's this brought to you by.
Well, guys, as you know, that this segment is always brought to you by New Beginnings Beauty Salon, located at 145-16 243rd Street in Rosedale, Queens. The number to call for your appointments is 917-376-8145 or 718-527-1909. And don't forget to check out our Queen D Royalty Collection, where you can get your bundles at very, very reasonable prices, starting at only $24.99. And that's grade 9 bundles. So check us out at the Queen D Royalty
Did
Collection.
they give him the address to our beauty salon?
Yes, I did. You wasn't listening?
I guess I'm reading a lot of people telling me what they're drinking. I have people. Is this a party? I have people saying, "TC, I'm here drinking Hennessy White." Some people say they're drinking Bacardi and Coke. And next person said they're drinking water until later.
Hi, Susan.
It's a
Hi,
party.
Peter. Yes, it's a party. It's actually a party tonight because this topic is very interesting. And I just get highly Myers. Good night. Good night. Welcome, everyone, guys. Please share as you come on. Please share. Share, share, share. Touch the share button and share. All right. So let's all drink to Ask Exquisite. Come on, baby. Let's drink
Okay,
to toast.
somebody's correcting me. Barbie Sue is saying TC, you mean RJR
JBC. JBC.
RJR because JBC is no longer there.
That's how long you hasn't been to Jamaica, okay? It's not like me and you, Barbie, who visit very often, right?
I was threatened once if I come over the plane in Jamaica, what would be done to me by certain
Lord.
politicians because they hear me are putting up posts that they don't like. But I heard everybody now is good. I'll be there before the year ends.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'll be there before
Hi,
the year
Lucille.
ends.
How you doing?
Tonight's topic.
Yes.
Tell them about it, Queenie.
Okay, tonight's topic is really about we're asking, is it a myth or is actually facts that when a black man, it's black man and black woman, because each program that we do, we always relate it to both sexes.
And
But tonight, I am relating to mostly the black man because I've seen it more so, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. More so the black man
who
when
gets
he that when he
comes
gets
into money?
into wealth or gets some money, like those NFL players, those
Athletes.
Yeah, most of the athletes. I mean, you have other black
Professional
men,
athletes.
but those that
And CEOs and
right.
etc.
So they the ones that usually I say they sell out and go to marry and take on a white woman on their arm instead of the black woman that's been there with them all along struggling and try to uplift them to bring them even to the stage where they're at. So that's really the topic tonight. Is it a myth or is facts? So what do you
Okay,
guys think?
and when I was promoting this, you notice I spell myth MIT. You know why? Because in reality, it's not a myth, MYTH. So to just bring to the anticipation, I just call it myth. Like we speak Jamaican patois. Is it a myth? But there's no myth about it. It's a fact that, as I said before, people, every program we do, there's no statement that's made for any group of people that covers everybody in the group. So when we are talking about rich black men, it doesn't mean all. It means a lot.
Right.
It
Some
doesn't
or
mean
most.
majority. It
Most of
means
them.
most. So anytime we make a statement, don't anyone that's listening and viewing think it covers everyone entirety in
Well,
that
Barbara
group.
Becker says facts, and
Yeah.
Peter Gordon says yes, black men are more guilty of
Of
this.
course there are. Of course.
Nicole says it's sad but true. So yeah, that's what we think. Why is
Now we're going to touch on that. Rabbi, we're going to touch on that because some people refer to it as a sellout. We're going to touch on aspects of why some people say sellout, and I'm going to, as you know me, I'm always approaching things from both sides because there's never one side to a conversation. There's always my ways, your ways, and the truth. It's always three sides. So at all ways, I'm here to. I don't know why I do it sometimes, because sometimes I even talk about things I don't believe, but I need for the viewers to know everything is not only one-sided in this universe of us. You have people that thinks differently. You might have 10 people in a room, 7 thinking alike, but you got 3 other people, each thinking differently from the 7 people. That makes their argument not a fact, but needs to be heard, needs to be expressed.
Barbara
Queen,
said, this one time I have to agree with you, Tony TC. Let's see how long oh girl, she's gonna agree with you. Let's
no,
follow for tonight.
Barbie Sue, you usually only agree with me like for 10, 15 seconds out of an hour and a half. So thank you, and bless you.
And Georgia Tull on your side said 80% of the time, good night to you. Yeah, 80% of the time. So it's true.
Okay, I'm going to start it this way because, I'm always making my notes. It's always good to prepare for a program than to be trying to remember everything off
Right.
your end.
Before you say
Yeah.
that, let me just answer. Lorna God says men who struggle with women in Jamaica then come to USA and get big job and then go white woman. Yeah.
Well, it's just not only Jamaicans, you know. I've seen it in all different races of blacks. National, not races, because one race is black. Let me correct. All nationalities of blacks. It Jamaicans, Americans, Africans, etc., etc. It happens to all
Well,
different nationalities of
Rabbi
blacks.
Sam says everyone marries for different reasons and have different desires. Unless we know, wow, that went fast.
Okay, that went fast. Okay,
Unless we know the motivation for one marrying, then we cannot say or show that it's a sellout.
but
Well,
but
this
but
word
but,
is
but
used. The sellout is just used.
you have a point there, but the sellout is used.
Right. We
And
just
we have
use
heard
that.
it, and we have heard it. We are not saying sell out. You know. We are approaching it from a people's perspective, and you have heard it. So we are going to address
And some
that
words are
factor.
used, it's
Yeah,
just figure of speech, it's
yeah.
not necessarily what it is really. We're just using it because we've heard it. But to sell out is mostly a figure of speech because we all use figure of speech and it's like, that's what it is.
Okay, I made this note to open it up. Black men dating white women, rich black men. Some of us believe in black on black love. I have dated white women in my lifetime. And it's not it wasn't an ego thing. When I came up here, the school that I was going to be honest, I found some very beautiful white women attending classes. And I'm attracted to beauty. So to me, it's a white woman I'm going to. I'm just going to beautiful, sexy, whoa, smell good. And that comes in Chinese to me, that comes in white to me, that comes in black to me, that comes in Latinos to me. So I wasn't drawn to a white woman because of to prove anything. I was just drawn to beauty, which a lot of men do marry a white woman because of love. But we're going to approach that aspect and we're going to approach the other reasons why they do it.
Yes, and I think first and foremost, a lot of times my opinion is that because of the taboo, it's been taboo for ages, years and years, slavery days all over, long time. And I think one of the things that's why the black man nowadays will also wants to marry a white woman because of the taboo that they couldn't have it. Now they feel okay, they could, because some of them not necessarily. I don't think it's all about love. I think it's because of the fact that they couldn't. So they want to prove a point now. Say, yeah, I can do it now. I can be, because back in the days, my parents or what was slave master, they used to slave us. We couldn't drink from the same, we couldn't do the same. So now I can have a white woman of my own. So I think more so it's about the taboo of it as well. It's not necessarily loving that woman so much that they want to do it.
Georgia Tulloch said, I don't think it's a struggle thing. Wait. Okay, I don't think it's a struggle thing, especially in Jamaican. Some of us women have no behavior and vice versa. Well, that's a point. That's why we're here to the viewers putting their opinions. Don't hesitate. You have something thinking about, put it in.
No, Barbie. I don't think he said dated a white woman. She said he dated a white woman. Wow. I don't think he said he dated. He said he saw the beauty, but I don't think he said he dated.
No, when I was school, I went out to white woman. I had white women as girlfriends.
Oh, you had white women.
And that's something because my school was 70% white.
Okay.
And later on, I'm getting that factor. And as I said, sometimes it's, oh, you're brought up. I wasn't brought up in that way. I said the school that I went to. And I wasn't going to leave school to go out, go find beauty. Beauty was right there in front of me.
But you could have.
And there was beauty. No, but there was beauty. You remember,
What?
I am a different person now. I was dating black and white, Chinese and Cubans in the same school at the same time. Because I was just dating all the beautiful ladies in the school.
All right, anyway.
So it's not a choice of whoa.
Barbara says, I never had the desire to date anyone outside my race.
Well, that's honest. That's respected because, as I said, a lot of us believe, me now, I'm not going to go, no, dear, looking at white.
You, dear.
No, I'm not going out there looking at white woman at my cousin state because I know find black love, a black and black love is great. Is great. It's a great thing. You see, as you get older, you learn. But we're talking about all the guys who get older, get rich, and goes that way. We're going to do different reasons. I
Well, as I
stated,
said, the people who say that or of the belief that one has an obligation to marry someone of one's race. I don't buy into that idea. We must look at the relationship and the social economy dynamics as to okay, see the more.
you're not going to see the more. You're not going to see the
I
more.
can't see the more.
I guess he wrote too much one time. Okay, I made the notes. Said, black women refers to them as sellout. A lot of black women have heard that expression, and we can't deny the fact. We have heard it. We have seen black men, rich black men, read about them. Bam, and they see a white girl, a white lady beside them, and the most things come to a white girl, a black lady. Not all black ladies. What a sellout he? And give up on this black woman. We have heard it. So we can't deny the fact that it's not said. So that's why this topic is brought to tonight.
Okay, Claudia says, I think some do it because some black women are overly aggressive and don't understand submission is not the man trying to control. Well,
I made a note on page 4 that I'm going to tackle that aspect. And we better expect it because, okay, I have known friends that come into money. Not no millionaire, multi-millionaire, but them come into money. And them start date white women. And I've heard them say to me, and I'm seriously, honestly, T, this woman treat me like a queen. And I said, well, black women treat the girls like, the man like queen. And said, T, no, a black woman,
like a king,
no,
too.
yeah, like a king. This is what the quote and unquote, you know. I remember this is just from one individual, because we're talking about individuals that does it. I was told, quote unquote, TC, a black woman is more, it's all about more them. They love the man, but it's all them. The white woman is treating me like it's all about me. And some black men do divert because of that reason. Not saying all. Because maybe we're going to get to your point of love. We're going to speak about love. Eh? We're going to speak about love later. But we're just touching on some of the points that I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yes, it's maybe a fact that black women are not as submissive as the white woman. But guess what? I think we black women tend to be more independent. We tend to know what we want more, and we're not going to settle for just settling because the man said so. So I think a lot of men, or some men, most men do not like an independent woman, a woman who is all about herself. And there's nothing wrong with loving yourself. You love your man, yes, but me in particular, I treat self-love every day. If I don't love myself, I cannot love my man. So therefore, yes, I'm going to love myself and I'm going to give him his all. But at the end of the day, there will be more submission because, again, white woman, the man could just say, okay, go sit over there. And she's like, okay, honey. The black woman on the other hand,
don't mean the
black woman on the other hand is going to say, why should I sit over there now? Or
this is why, because everything's all a question.
Right.
Whereas some races are brought up that it's not being submissive to your man in the sense that he's ordering you around like a robot. But they're brought up with the mentality that he's the head of the house, he's the man, comply with his grants. Whereas most black women will be with the men, love the men, and you will hear them say, you will hear that they themselves say, "Him can't tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it, unless I want to do it."
Yes, but at the same time, I think it all depends on the relationship because if you're treating your woman like a queen, she's gonna in return treat you like a king. But if you're just treating her like a, whatever, then why should she treat you? Why should she go out of her way then to make you the king, make you feel special, and she wants to feel the same way? Because some men, they want to put them on the pedestal, but at the same time, they don't want to give you that. So how does it work? You're not returning, you're not submissive, you're not this, you're not that.
Some men do put a woman on a pedestal, and the woman still is not compliant to his wishes.
Like what?
It happens.
Like what kind of wishes to that?
No. You cannot say all black women who's put on a pedestal treat them men like it.
I'm not saying
a,
all. I'm not
no,
saying
but that's what
all.
I'm saying.
But
So I
the
so
strong
no,
black
okay,
woman is not going to just
okay,
sit back and not be
no, but
themselves.
when I said I attack it in the sense that there's some that no matter what pedestal they're on, they're still not gonna be that. Okay, only what you want. Okay, only I'll do this to you. Okay, only, and you put them on you do everything for them because you have the money. And some black women is just that. There's just a way in them that don't make them bad, you know. That don't make them to be a uncool person. It's just embedded in some black women to be that way. And a lot of black men that intimidates them, especially when they think I have it all. Why should she can't comply to my every wish? So when they go, oh, I'm just drawing lines here, you know, from different views.
Right.
So when they go, that this is not the only reason. So when some of them go and say, okay, here's me and my white girl, she's gonna love me like nothing else because she's compliant to things I need. So now he feels it's all about him. And there are some black men who has the money, wants to be in a position, they feel it's all about them. Remember, Rebbe, we're not getting to the love part yet. Because as humans, we all choose who we would like to be because of love. That aspect we're going to deal with later on.
Right. Well, he says the Queen, I disagree. A lot of women use independence of euphemism or selfishness. What do you think about that? I don't think we use independence for euphemism or selfishness. I think you're independent and you're strong, and a lot of men tend to shift away a bit from a strong black woman. That's my opinion because I've seen it over and over. So I don't think it's a matter of selfishness. My opinion. I don't think
With
so.
some ladies, remember the point I brought up opening that some black men, rich black men, will choose a white woman because they feel the woman think it's more about them than the woman just think it's more about themselves. So that's just a point. Desi McCoy wrote, the slave master gave black women jobs and made them the head of household in order to keep the black man down. Now that black man are making lots of money, much more than the woman still wants to be the head of the household. Powerful. That happens too. Remember, people, when someone voice their opinions, it's how they see it from their perspective. And every perspective needs to be heard. And we have to agree to disagree. And that's a strong point what Desi wrote, because I can guarantee you there are many a black men that thinks like that. So it has to be mentioned. Okay, Joy. Oh, Joy is just watching. Shelly
Gordon
talk
says
on Facebook.
that's facts, Queen. We have been conditioned to think the white woman is a prize, and it's true. That's from taboo days. We think that the white woman, because you could never get to them, so now they're more easily accessible. So they take them on as like they're the best thing since sliced bread.
I spoke to a white friend of mine this morning, and I told him the topic, and I said, "You're white. Give me a thing where you think some white men think when a black man dates a white woman, as seen with a white woman, especially a beautiful white woman, and the man is rich, well off." And I'm going to say, quote and unquote, this is not me, people. Listen carefully. What my white friend said to me, what him thinks some white men thinks. The white man thinks those black men who dates a white man is because those blacks think they're racist. No, because, okay, what they say? The white man thinks those who dates a white woman, some white men, because they're feeling the black man thinks, that black man who's dating a white man thinks in his head that a more beautiful woman is in the white race than for him in the black race. That's why he switched over. And when him said that to me, I'm like, whoa. And this is not his belief, no. He's speaking from perspective around other white men. So you have white men that when they see a black man, not only you have some going to get vexed, but some is saying, whoa, you think our women are more beautiful than the black women. That's why I'm crossover. And I've never heard that before or thought of that before, but I'm like, Whoa. It's like, because we know, we black men, when we see a white man with a black woman sometimes, we black men thinking, oh, I can't find a pretty girl. And I think black women are more pretty, some crossover. And we think that sometimes, but I've never known a white man also thinks that too, that we, that black man is finding a more beautiful lady in the white today than he can find in him own in his own race. And sometimes I like to ask questions because you get to know things and you see how people think, and I'm like, whoa. And I bet you nobody would never know how
Barbie.
some white man thinks that. Yeah, there.
No,
I'm reading this up.
Barbie said, this is what he said. Trust me, Queenie, I'm listening well. Because
Okay.
she's thinking about we're dating. Not necessarily.
And you remember, okay.
White women who are aggressive and won't submit. That is true. Exactly. It's not. That's why Claudia. We said some because not all white women is going to be submissive. So that's where I say. I would say most of them, the majority that I've known about, they seem to be more submissive than
some white women make some black woman aggression look like a joke, man. Oh Jesus, man. Oh Jesus. You remember when I spoke about I was in school? Why I stopped late white woman? Oh man, one want to beat me, man. So he said, no more white woman, man. Can you imagine a white woman beat a black man? Everybody upon TC getting beaten, beating white. No, me stop, leave him alone. Black woman for me.
That was Barbie. That was way back in the days, honey. Not now.
Black woman.
Rebby says no, Queenie. A lot of women have good men but treat them like shit. You answer that.
A lot of women.
He said a lot of women have good men but treat them like shit.
It happens in all races. And it happens a lot in the black race. It happens in every race. And I'm not saying it happens more in the black race, but it's happening a lot in the black race also. And that's a problem. That is a problem. Because you see, I made a post that and I referred it to all people, but most of the time my posts are referred specifically to black because we seem to be the ones living in turmoil individually. And my post said, lovers, partners, husbands, wife, stop competing against each other and start working to complete each other more. You see the complete and compete and complete, or I play with the COM, because most of us at times tends to literally competing against each other when as partners. And if we should drop that philosophy, drop that thought, and more try to complete each other, we'll be so better off. They to bring us to what we call love, laugh, and smile more daily.
Well, Barbara says I think it's a good topic. I think it's the black man feeling the white women are better and easier to deal with. Yeah, I think so. I think they feel that way, Barbara, that they're easier to deal with than the black woman because, again, they're more using the word submissive to them. So they think they're easier because they could just, I feel they just tell them what to do and they said it's okay. I think the bottom line, that's what it is. That's how I feel.
Okay. In the groupings of rich black men, there's also a fact, not everyone, but when a black man has a good look, well built, making a lot of money, in a certain stature in society, a white woman, not all, finds him she's very intrigued by him because, and fascinated, come like a fetish to her. And they put themselves more in a position to be noticed by that black man because they're in the same environment where he's now making all this and his upscale high society dinner dance and stuff. And they make themselves available. Because in those environments, you're not going to find so many black women. Because we're talking, it's not all black women are at that stature where they are, but you have a dinner dance and multi-millionaires are there. You might find a black woman there because her black husband is also a millionaire. But you're going to find more white men there who are millionaires with a bunch of white girls that are not in that element, but they bring them, and the white see the black man over there and get into and like conversation start up. By the time you turn on read the newspaper, he's ex Mr. X is now dating a white girl because he's in an environment that is lured to them because they're plentiful and they make themselves available. Yeah.
Georgia said, I tried before, but with an Italian, he have money. He have money. Though I needed papers, but my body wouldn't allow me to sleep with him. I couldn't see both of us wearing a ponytail. He have long hair turn off. Okay. Well, she was saying that in a nutshell that she tried it, but at the end of the day, she couldn't allow herself to sleep
And
with him.
there's nothing wrong for somebody that tries something. In life, we can't condemn anyone for trying anything.
No, she wasn't condemned. She just saw that he had a ponytail and she couldn't see both of them. And even though she wanted papers, she still couldn't get herself to sleep with him. So you have some women, not because they want something, they're still going to sleep and I don't want to use the word belittle themselves, but sleep with somebody because, okay, I want this paper, so I'm just going to settle for whatever it takes to get the paper. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you don't even get the paper. You're getting more crap than you was before.
From a research I did this morning, and I researched certain papers, people speaking about the topic we're tonight, I made a notation. And I would like you all to listen to this. Blacks that dates white women, rich black men, will say to all naysayers, you have it wrong. Some of them. I am a person dating a person. You hear what I just said, people? A lot of the black men that are up there, and you see them with a white woman, in some of them, because I'm going to touch all angles, in some of them thoughts, it's not a white person they're dating. It's that person dating another person. Whereas they are tell you they're not looking at color. They are looking at something body they're attracted to. So they will say to some of us who are saying, no, that's not right. They're saying, but what's it wrong with me dating somebody because of my likeness for them and love for them?
Yeah, well, as Gordon says, and he agrees, and he's a man, he said they are sellouts. The sister that was paying his car fare and had giving him lunch money, and I don't think I can see them more. But basically, yeah, that sister that was there for him all along, all of a sudden him get some wealth, him forget all about her, and him sell out and gone to the white woman. So that's facts.
Interracial dating is such an historical, tense, and loaded subject. It's hardly ever looked at with any understanding of the person, understand for the person that's personally involved. In other words, then, when we are drawing judgments, we're drawing judgments from the outside. We're not really thinking about the individual person that's involved. We're speaking from the outside and we draw our judgments. Hey, such and such, such and such, this, such and that, go ahead. It's a disgrace why he crossed over. But it's seldom we ever take the time to think about the individual that's involved. And we don't usually do. We don't take that, because the concept of a black man in a relationship with a white woman is a thing that will always be that people have an opinion on. Always. There will never time, even 500 years from now, that you're going to see a black man with a white woman and a black dog has nothing negative to say. And it's embedded in some people reasons why that happens.
Do you realize that it's only 1967 that interracial marriage was approved just lately? And I said late because 1967 is just we're around the corner there, pretty much. That all states actually allow interracial marriage.
Yeah, we know that because embedded in the many of us minds, is the times, because I'm going deep tonight and I'm going high. I'm going deep and I'm going shallow. The times of past years, and a lot of people, a lot of black men will attest to this, that we can't forget what the deeds that and the wrongs that were done to us by just people just even thinking a black was dating a white, whether it was reality or not. The lynchings, the killings, the burnings, the hangings, just because another white had said, hey, we don't like that. We're not supposed to be mixed interracially. We're going to kill you. And that is embedded in a lot of males and females' mind, generations after generations, why they're totally against it. So this is this is why some people would automatically say those people sell out. Right. I'm not calling them sell out, and I'm not calling them right. But this program is to open up all aspects.
Well, Gordon says again, black men feel that sisters are angry. But when you look at how the black woman has held down the entire race for hundreds of years, she has every right not to take shit from anyone, including her man.
Which is good too, because in finishing that little section I'm talking about, and I made my notes, the opinions of a lot of black people looking down, looking negative on a black rich man, whether rich or poor, dating a white man, is coming from a set of stereotypes fueled by racist ideology. Because, as I said, I go back to past years, the wrongs that were done to black men who date a white woman. We have that racist thought that's going to always embedded in some of us. And we can't tell people, no, they shouldn't think that. Because some of the stuff that were done to some black men, caught dating a white woman, or just even thought of dating a white woman, many lives were lost just for that.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. And we will never, some of us, and I use the word, when I say us, that don't directly mean me, but I speak on terms, I will always be a black. So when I speak of anything in blacks, I don't say them or those people, I say us. We'll always have that racist ideology, and because of our complicated past.
Scroll up your thing.
Yeah. Of our complicated past. And sometimes it's all of because of pop culture too. Okay, Reverend. Somebody asked Tony TC, there's your next topic. Why women have a problem with submission. Let me tell you something.
I don't think it's a problem so much, but at the end of the day,
if I should and will one day bring up that as a topic, I'm gonna be so scared of the comments coming from women. I'm gonna wear a football mask that night. I'm gonna make sure she sit on the rest of me say what is up, because I get jump on points why them should be, and me I will get boxed by live Facebook. Intermission.
Yes, guys. As you know, that this segment is always brought to you by New Beginnings Beauty Salon, located at 145-16 243rd Street in Rosedale, Queens. Come and check us out. We have very, very good stylists, and you can get a free consultation. So if you have any hair problem, come and check us out at New Beginnings. And don't forget to also check out our website at queendroyaltycollection.com. And we have very, very reasonable bundles. Get your bundles. And you could also, this here is a crochet wig. I wear a lot of wigs, guys, because it's so much easier and convenient. When I go to the gym, I put on one in the morning and I could change again. So
and people also make wigs. Ladies, if you have a round face like me, it works because I put it on and it look good for me too.
Remember, guys, on his birthday, he'll be wearing a wig. So don't forget, you did come
for 10 minutes to make us see the product that we have invested. At my birthday party, March the 30th, in Sim's Music Vintage Parlor in Brooklyn, New York. Well, all Facebook gonna see the flyer soon. I'm gonna advertise for 10 minutes in my party. I can put on one of my product so them can see the quality. 10 minutes. And I get if I don't do it, me no name TC. And I am TC and I am bold as what? You see how me dress? Me go to
wait, black or blonde?
It's all black. So
Okay.
it has to be blonde.
How long? What length you want?
Give me a 12 and a half inch.
Oh, baby, that's short. You want something all the way
No,
down the
blow me them out. You know,
Hey
some
guys,
people.
you can call for your appointments as well. 917-376-8145 or 718-527-1909.
Okay, well, Daisy, before I go there, no woman should be independent. Independent means that you don't need a man. I believe that a woman can be self-sufficient. This means that she can support herself if necessary. There is, Daisy, and I've been saying that, there is a difference between independency and self-sufficiency. I've been preaching this for years. A lot of women jump up and say they can be independent. So if you can't be independent, what man around you for?
But it's not just what. Okay.
No, so that's what I'm saying. The word is self-sufficient.
Right. Okay.
You're correct.
So independent means that you need a man to take care of you and all that.
No, independent that means that you don't need nobody.
No, but baby, remember now. Independent doesn't mean because you don't need nobody. So what about the sexual part of it? You're gonna be independent sexually too?
That's why a lady must state she can be self-sufficient because when she come out to some men,
she could self-sufficient in all the departments,
okay,
but you need
no,
a partner.
hold on. As we're talking about that, not to divert from the topic. Yeah, there are women that are single. That said they're independent, don't need a man. So we're talking about sex. Them have them sex toys.
That's what I'm saying. You could,
okay,
could be
so those
self-sufficient or earrings,
no,
but at the same time.
No, but those women prove the point that when they say I am independent, they literally tell you them don't need no man, not even sex. Them have them sex toys. That's gonna be another topic because that topic last week we did the Valentine's for the bedroom. That sex toy topic, we're gonna do it from the bathroom. We're gonna do it from in the shower. But people, you're not gonna see nothing because what
don't tell them that.
No.
When they come on.
No. But what I liked about I have to give compliments to some people that addressed the presentation last week's show. Although we said it was in the bedroom, we were in the bed. They said, TC, it was done very classy. And I appreciate those people who said it. Because things, no matter how, if it's not done in a classy way to entertain everyone and not something on it, the show gonna fail. So although we went into the bedroom not in a raw way, but in a very classy way. And a lot of people, you will see me on the street, TC, bring it off. You and Queen D bring it off. I said it was her idea. I just modified and pretty it up and decorate it up. But it's her idea. And I will always give credit to her. Because when she had said to me, TC, let's go in the bedroom and present the Valentine. I'm like, bedroom? No. But then again, to our bedroom is $1 million bedroom. I said, okay, let's go. Let's do it. So, okay. Okay,
before you go ahead, Lorna says, so Tony TC will make black men happy with a black woman until they become rich and famous.
Okay. I was just hold on. I was just about to go into a segment that's going to address this. Listen carefully. It's like you're reading my mind. Who that? Lorna? Lorna, you're reading my mind. I was just about to read a note I made. Most white men thinks a black man is inferior to them. Lorna, I'm addressing your question at the same time, you know. And you're not gonna be. It's unbelievable. Most white men thinks a black man is inferior to them. We know that. Could it be? Answering your question, remember, I made notes today. Could it be rich black man marries a white woman to make himself and start to feel more equal to a white man? Because then he feels he's on the same level because now he can walk in with his white wife in a room with all these other rich white people that he knows thinks black men inferior. So he's doing it, not say all black men. You remember, we're touching angles with it because we know for love, some people do it for love. And he feels now, okay, I am here now. I am in this room with you now. I I cannot be inferior to you because I know I've your woman, not your woman as before now, but a white woman beside me, sitting in an environment with all you rich white men that thought I was inferior to you. So I have the money now. I'm gonna put myself in your present because now I think I am on the same level field. Sadly, black men, not care how much money I have. I don't care how much white woman in the married. Even the billionaire will sit down beside you and laughing at you. He will laugh at you as a friend, but you'll never in his eyes be on the same level with them. Even if you end up having more money than them. To prove a point, LeBron James is a multi-millionaire. And sometimes on some of the news, I don't know. I've heard some people. I remember a lady, a journalist, a news reporter once had said, "Oh, he's a millionaire, but he's a basketball player. He must keep himself to basketball matters." Now, care how rich black men. And we might have a white woman that will think, and a white man might think that we are now on their level. They will never think we are on the level. They will accept us and laugh at us. But that's as far as it goes in their mind. And I, making that statement as an opinion, think it's on a factual level. I don't think no white man will ever think any black man, no matter how much money he have, is on the same level as him. Especially not a rich black white man.
That's true.
People voice your opinion. Am I wrong?
You gotta scroll up.
Yeah. Am I way off in that in these thoughts? Am I way off, people? Am I really way off? I don't think so. So for those who is doing it, because will be some who does it, answering Lana question, because the little white man they think that, okay, a millionaire now, I need to go more respected. That because they think if they walk in with a black woman, look how pretty she is, he will be looked at different in their playing field. So I think that's why some rich black blind get the white wife. Not all, because there's always going to be an element of someone loves each other. They say, I don't believe any woman should be submissive to me, nor will I be submissive to her. I believe we should work together to create wealth, each working to their strength and each allowing the other. I'm not going to say the more, they say. Later I'll say the more. Okay, well, that is, you have a fact there. Love teenager work princess. Teenage work princess. That's what her name is. Tenergy work.
She's a high queen.
Okay, good. Okay, read to the comments here so we can do that. So that's why in replying to you, Lana, that's why I think some rich black men do the crossover.
Well, Barbara said,
to seem accepted on their level.
I know a guy who lives with a white woman and bun her with black women. He lives with a white woman, but he bun her with black woman.
He lives with a white woman.
Right, but he buns her with black woman.
But he buns her with white woman.
With black woman.
The white woman have money? Is that a woman with money? Because I realize, when the rich black man steps it up because of his money and hook up with a white woman, I noticed the black men, not all again, that's not have all that money, but dating outside the field. I see them with some white woman. I think some of them white women, some of these black men who are not up there with cash. Some of these black women is some white woman, what white man don't want.
No, well,
because sometimes I see some black men with some white girls, some ugly woman, and messing myself. So why never date a black woman? I figure out why, because maybe the black woman don't want him. I'm real. Let's be real, people. I'm you lying. Don't get no wrong, It could be for love, but sometimes I've seen the some not rich black men, not all, with some white women that you go, wow. And some white men, when we see them, and don't know them because look, some white men don't want them woman there. So why this happens? And there are beautiful black women out there. Why is this? Somebody talk to
Well,
me.
again, because it could be because of the submission, and it could be because he himself may be attracted to her, and she attracted to him. I don't know.
That too. I maybe him just get run by
And
black
no,
women
and you know
often.
what? This might sound shallow as well, but believe it or not, both black women and black men will date or marry a woman or man because they feel they want the offspring to look a certain way. Yes, because they feel at the end of the day, if they have a biracial child, it's they're gonna look better a certain way. They have maybe blue eyes, they come out lighter skin. So in
She
society,
have a point.
they will
She have a
more be
point.
accepted.
She have a
So
point. That's
it's
a
it's
point.
shallow, but it's facts. I've heard women, oh, I want to marry a white man, or I want to date a white man, I want to be a woman because I want my kids to look a certain way.
I've
So
heard it. I've
it's
heard it too.
facts. It
I've heard it
happens
too.
all the time, and
I,
people do that not because necessarily again because they love the person so much, but because they feel the kids they're doing it because their kids will be acceptable, more acceptable in society.
and likewise, there will be upscale black men that thinks if a fair skin or white lady Latina as their child, that child won't come out complexion won't come out that dark. So the child has a better opportunity
Right?
to go to more prestigious schools
Yeah,
because of the skin color.
they're more
And
acceptable.
people, we cannot deny this fact. It does play a role in how we are accepted. You put a dark skinned black person with an A plus intelligent beside a white person that averages 98 and a black person averages 99, and you stand them up in front of certain prep school and says, we want to enter, and they have one position, who you think most of the time will be accepted? The white person that's 1% is less intelligent. We are up against we are up against such a fight because the color of our skin. It's unbelievable, but it's real. It's not liked by us, but we can't deny the fact it exists.
And I think it will always exist.
So can that lead me to reasons why some white men, some rich black men cross over. And I'm not talking the ones that used to be amongst black women and then all of a sudden they change. We're talking about throughout their entire phase, you see them on white women. Sometimes it has to do with schooling people.
A lot of our kids are brainwashed,
No,
and they grow up that way because
let me tell you
they
why
are
I'm the school.
brainwashed.
If, just like I mentioned before, my school was 70% white. So I dated everybody. If you are always growing up as a black man, where you go to this school, it's 80% white because your mom putting you into the better quality schools. You leave elementary, high school, you go college, you're going to Ivy League. You're surrounded with white people. When so you become rich now, doctor, executive, I've been working 7 figures, a pro athlete and stuff. You're bound to do what's familiar to you for years. So if you're used to round white mostly, it's almost impossible to say you're going to step out and date a black woman when all your life coming up because you live in this neighborhood, that neighborhood. I'm not looking for excuses for them, people. I'm showing you different reasons why these things happen. You've been going through school, elementary, high school, college, and you're always surrounded white. When you reach a position now that the whole world is saying, yes, I'm rich now, you're gonna date a white because that's familiarity brings forth how you act naturally. Yeah, that makes sense to you.
Yeah, it does.
So it sometimes it's all around.
That is true.
It's all around because when you start make certain money, you're coming out of the ghetto. And the ghetto, we know the phrase ghetto. We're not slandering it, but let's be realistic. We use it for ghetto because we're not saying it's all poor people ghetto. But you come out of the ghetto where it's predominantly black. You're hitting the suburbs, where it's gonna be mostly now white. And then the higher you get in society, if you're making $10 million a year. You don't want to live in a $500,000 house. You're gonna go in a $1 million house. And where's that gonna be? Predominantly white neighborhood. So, and you're surrounded with mostly whites. If you never have a black woman that was with you from morning throughout the whole process, you're gonna be dating a white woman because they're not there available to you unless you go out of your way. And how many people who rich go to them way? But the white woman go make herself available to those men because they're in the environment of where
Well,
it is.
Dante said, I don't think black men are as concerned with telling women what to do as much as we are concerned with being respected and honored for what we do for the woman.
That's the point. I'm also going to touch on this aspect that makes a lot of people say some black men are sell out. There's literally black men that are self-hating black men. They will literally tell you them dating a white woman straight out, and their reasons are so pathetic and contrived, it's unbelievable.
But you have women too that you have some black women that definitely not dating black men, period.
They're upfront in their expressions. And they tell you why their exclusive attraction is for the white woman. I personally dislike people like those because they will tell you black woman is aggressive, black woman is too loud, black woman is selfish, black woman going like she's too independent, black woman is bully. If a man dates another race because he's saying that, how can you categorize 5 people that you've been around and categorize all black women to be the same? Just like how I always say, nothing can be said that covers everybody in the race, but you have black men and some black women that tells you they're dating a white because no black man no good, no black woman no good. And that's, excuse the phrase, the first you're going to hear me talk that, that's straight out bullshit. Everybody cannot be categorized as being the same.
They cannot be, but what happens sometimes is that, we go to different relationships, and because somebody has wronged us so bad, we feel everybody is the same. So we start to categorize everybody. Oh, this man no good, that no man. And you can't, because everybody is different. You have to check, speak with the person, date the person, and see how that person is towards you. Because again, not because he's abusive to me, I'm gonna feel that everybody is abusive or all black men are. So we have to.
Why are you telling people I'm abusive too?
Well,
by the way, people, do you notice TC is not wearing any glasses tonight?
Oh my God, he's such a show off.
Did you realize, people? All the people that criticize my glasses for weeks, and TC get a different glasses, get a designer glasses. Do you realize I am viewing everything, even my notes, without a glasses?
Guys, don't worry. Next week, Wednesday, I'm gonna thump in the left eye, and you're gonna see you're gonna have on patch next week Wednesday, because since the right eye I'm thumping and it's good, so I'm gonna thump in the left eye.
So people, let me tell you why that patch gonna be. The same thing I did to this eye, the doctor tell me I'm almost 20 now, I'm gonna do to this eye.
Baby, this time somebody thumping in the eye.
So you're gonna see a patch. So don't believe the thump thing with that. Cause if you thump me, and for those people that are viewing that are not Jamaican, when somebody said a Jamaican use the word thump, because there are viewers of different countries. When somebody said thump, that means she's gonna fist me in the eye.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if she thump me, which is fist, make a thump her back.
Yeah, he gonna thump my back. He gonna thump my back, guys. See? Back.
I'm gonna throw some questions now to the people. Get ready to do some comments. Do you think the rich white guys that choose a white woman to marry, date, do you think he thinks a black woman is undesirable? Some, not all. That's why he said, okay, white people are more attractive. Do you think that's a possibility? I'm throwing that out to people because that could be some of them thinking, that, you know what, black woman not desirable. No worthwhile me in this position now and have her at my side. So I'm looking someone white because although she might not be up there with me in finance, now I'll be more accepted by white. So a black woman is undesirable. Do you think that's a possibility? I think so. I'm also going to throw this out. Are some of these men thinking white women are better off than the black woman? Are they? What do you think?
Oh, what was the question?
Are some of these black men thinking the white woman is better or better off than dating than looking for a black woman?
I want to say they think it's not a matter of they think they're better off. Again, I think you see, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and if somebody looks at, again, it depends on the white woman because you have in every race you have people that's attractive that looks good. So it all depends on whom they are looking at the moment. So at that time, maybe depends on who he's looking at. As I said, I don't know, but I don't think for me, I don't think it's more desire because I think mostly, and I don't think I'm being prejudiced, but I think black woman has more going on for them overall than the white woman, I would say. Maybe not in financial, because of educational wise. I think maybe if you put up the two together, maybe the white woman may have educational, maybe a little bit more because of they get the opportunity to go to better colleges, better schools from day one. They like we will go to public school, they may go to private school. So maybe I would have to do a research to be 100% on that statement. But yes.
Yeah, but point well taken. Point well taken. Because as I had mentioned before, schooling is art.
Right.
Okay. Could it be because white women on a whole puts up with more than black women
Definitely.
with their man?
Definitely. That's what the submissive comes in. Definitely. Most definitely. I think so. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And what creates the mentality of another race putting up with more with their man, partner, lover than a black woman putting up with her black man? What creates that I would say aggression? What creates that difference where a white woman will put up with more because of love, because of its her man? What creates a black woman to say, as most will say, as something come up, go through the door. I can do better than you. What creates that? It's got to be something that's been going on for generations that's embedded in
Well,
us.
as Desi, piggyback on what Desi said earlier, that we were made to be the head of the household and to hold down stuff. So I think because from back then we were so brainwashed to think that our men is not good enough, our men cannot do much for us. So I think growing all these years to the forefront, that makes the woman always feel like she's more so can do for herself than the man can do for her at any given time. So I think that has a point.
People, draw your opinion, your comments on that aspect, people. People, draw your comments. People, I need some comments on the point of what I just spoke about. No, it's up to them. They make a comment. They have viewership and stuff. Because there's also a possibility, that the black man is thinking, that rich black man is thinking, this white woman will more love him, cater to his needs more, his worries more, his concerns more. Do you honestly feel most black women they're when they're not all of them, most black women who have a husband, Does every black woman? No, because everyone can do it. Black women speak out who are married. Do you cater to your husband worries, cares, concerns? Do you pamper him? Because these are the things that submissive white women, not saying they're better than black women, will do for with their husband, you know,
Okay,
with that rich black man, you know.
all right, let me answer that.
Yeah.
Whether I don't think it even right now doesn't have to do with rich black men. I think women, black women do worries with their man. They put them on pedestal. They have their concern. They have their back. But at the end of the day, I think what shifts some of us black women is that you do all of that, and at the end of the day, all we ask for is love, respect, and loyalty, and we don't get it. So when we don't get it and keep consistent in not getting that, then of course we have an issue. So it's not that we're gonna say we're more angry or whatever, but at the end of the day, we're doing all that. Yes, we do. And a lot of black women is submissive to their man as well. But as I said, you're doing all of that, and all you ask for in return,
Claudia, I heard you, Claudia.
all you ask for in return is for the love, loyalty, and respect. And still he'll go and cheat, he'll do this, he'll do that. And for what? And you're doing all of that. So why? What is it in return?
Okay, so
you're not asking for much. That's not too much.
So slipping from the main topic, is it justified that a woman or even a man, we're talking about black people here, because number one, did you misdeed? Number two, did you misdeed? Number three, did you misdeed? You should carry all that pain into to number four. Isn't it? You're supposed to do away with each pain entering the new segment of your life.
No, you're not carrying it, but guess what? You 1, 2, 3, 4 might do the same thing, even though because you're trying with each relationship and you say, okay, maybe this one is going to be better than the other one and the other one, but you get up the same roadblock. So that caused you to be like, okay, forget it. So that's it.
My thing, I've asked many women, why doesn't no woman take self blame for that? Let me explain the question,
Thanks,
people.
Barbie.
Let me explain the question. A woman always say, a man do this, a man do that, a man do that. Could it be if I am eating an orange and orange A tastes bitter, I buy orange B tastes bitter. I buy orange C, orange tastes bitter. Don't you think I'm going to buy a grapefruit the next time? Because all the oranges so far have tasted bitter. That don't, because now I start get to the belief that all oranges taste bitter. But all oranges cannot taste bitter. So is it the blame of some women that they've been making the wrong choices in the same type of field?
So maybe that's why.
Why not buy an orange, get an orange from a different tree?
Right,
but the same orange. Instead of going to get the grapefruit, which is a white woman,
right?
Why not go to a different field, go to a different orange tree, and pick a next orange tree to see if the orange is going to taste sweet or bitter? But a lot of women been picking from the same farm most of their life. I'm not saying change the fruit, but sometimes we have to change the farm to where we're getting the fruit, that same fruit from, and that fruit may be cultivated better and taste sweeter.
Well, Shalmar says sometimes we attract who we are. Denial is so prevalent in our communities.
Peter Gordon, if you're listening, you heard what I just said, and it's deep. We cannot steal it. Okay, no problem, Peter Gordon. Take care.
Serious topic on social issues like this. Love it. Okay. Thank you, Peter.
Okay. We can't, ladies, and even some men, we can't continue to pick an orange from the same field and expect it won't taste bitter like the orange field. That means the farmer is using a certain ingredients that's making it. Sometimes we need to go to another property, another farm, where a different farmer It's planting the trees, but you're gonna still pick an orange. You don't necessarily have to say, you know what? Let me go pick a white grapefruit because all oranges have tasted bitter in my life. It's you picking the wrong fruits from the same field. That spread your wings. Go out of the box sometime. And some of these, and I can tell you, some of these men and women, there's no time I go talk men and women alike. I've been in so much bitter relationships because when you check it out, everybody's coming from the same field of choices. She pick Miss Tom. Tom come out of the same field. Harry might look a little more handsome and more built. I might have a little better job, but Harry's in the same field. I'm not talking DJs or promoters, not people. I'm not talking work. I'm talking environment. If you keep picking from the same environment, how can you expect, although nobody's alike, how can you say all men are alike when you have never made a choice to pick from a different orange from a different environment?
Said, these women are thought that they don't need a man unless he can pay their bills. So they chose a man for what he can do for her.
You
so she
really, tell them some lip was getting white.
Somebody say
because no, the rum cream. The rum cream maybe look like my lip a fraud, like my teeth.
Where?
Like me that teeth a while ago.
Are you were?
Yeah, I'm seeing my
look. Teeth okay. Maybe you need some breast
milk.
You
see?
Need some milk?
Yeah, no. It's like that teeth.
So he said unless you could, so she really don't care about him unless, about his concern, she will not pamper him. You want to answer that?
Okay. These women are taught that they don't need a man unless he can pay their bills. So they choose a man for what he can do for her. So he really don't care about his concern. That's true. There's not, as I said, we're talking about some women.
Right.
And some women, some black women, and in other races also, it's all about what you can do for them. Them no business about you. If you have a worry and you sit down in the living room and you start, them would even ask you, what's up on it? Them go on them phone and them there with them friend. Just like how me sometimes, me inside here, and me have so much by my head, and you ignore me, you gone out.
People, stop talking.
Yeah, I'm be sitting by myself and cry.
Stop talking.
I say, Lord, me not nobody.
Guys, you know he's lying. He's so lying. Cause see, so we each up together. So we always each up together.
A friend of mine also, I called because I know people, you know, and I said, give me something to say tonight because you would have a white woman. And he said, quote unquote, TC, I have never found a black woman who has shown me so much loving and pampering that this white woman did. And she's not, hold on, and she's like this white woman, and she's not the prettiest of woman.
But how much black woman he had been through? Maybe he haven't dated a lot of black women.
No, me talk about a farmer pimp.
Oh God, baby, but if he's a pimp, you're not gonna get no pampering and loving. Pimp don't get that.
That's why.
Pimp is just collecting money. Come on.
But and I said, you know, beauty comes. Beauty comes in the eyes of the beholder. But I can say, and he will tell you. He said for himself, TC, she's not at all now that sexy.
Thank you, Shamar.
And all that and pretty. But TC, she love me gone to death to make me feel like a king in my house. And some men needs that.
Yeah, I don't, you know,
some black men needs that.
I think all men, because as Desi says, some of these women don't grow with their father, so they don't have no clue how to treat a man. And it's vice versa, Desi, because some men, and I would say majority of men didn't grow with their father more so than a woman. And they don't know how to treat women either. So it goes both ways. It's not just the woman don't know how to treat the man. It works both ways as the man don't know how to treat the woman. So the two of them fall. And especially if you're with a woman that didn't grow with her father.
Welcome, DJ Fabulous.
A father and a man that didn't grow with his father. So it's like the two of you lost in the sense of how to treat each other.
Oh, that's true.
Both of you have to learn to treat each other, you know, good.
That's true, because I'd like to welcome the crew from Belize. They're in Belize now watching the TCBZ Connection crew. Fabulous, respect. You'll be in town for March 30th. People, they're flying in the original my crew, TCBZ Connection crew. The DJs that is rocking Belize right now, TC Connection. They're flying in for my birthday Saturday, March 30th in Brooklyn, New York. It's going to be crazy as the time go by. You're going to hear more details, but just know it's ladies in black, men in black affair. It's going to be the Sims Lounge in Brooklyn, upstairs, downstairs, bar downstairs. That's that. It's the one time that has ever
Good
been
night,
done
Heather.
in that location, and it's going to be done again
Right,
tonight.
Barbie. It's true.
Yeah? Okay. Another thing I thought about with rich white, rich blacks marrying, dating, then marrying white women. It could be that their success rate with women is more with whites. They individually, more with white women than trying to be work them way into a black woman. Because it's not saying a white woman is naive. A statement can be made in a wholesome that white women are naive. Because in every society, in every race, you have naive black women, you have intelligent black women, you have naive white women stuff. But individually as a black man, could it be that throughout his period of trying to date or be with a black woman, his success rate is so poor and it's more easier with the white woman? That makes a valid point, right?
It does, but at the end of the day, I don't think sometimes they give the black woman, once they have money or wealth, they don't give the black woman that chance to prove themselves. It's like, okay, I have money, so I could go out and get whomever I want, whenever I want. So I don't think they give that black woman the time to settle in and give them the opportunity to pamper them and to put them on the pedestal as they should. Because everything takes time. You're not just going to meet a man today and put him on the pedestal. You're just going to meet a man today and pamper him. Everything takes time.
Why not? Come on,
it
man.
takes time.
You
have to know him.
Meet a woman within 2 weeks, me want pampering. What's wrong with you,
But
man?
that's 2 weeks there. I'm saying like just.
Because after 10 days, you have to pamper me. What's wrong with you? Me a TC.
No, sweetheart, it was after 2 days. It was 2 days.
It's a lie. Commercial.
Okay, guys, this segment is brought to you by Queen D Royalty.
Yeah, you see, it's a lie. Yeah. You see, when people tell lie, when women lie, them bite on them tongue.
It was 2 days.
It's not Queen D, no more. It's Queen. Go ahead, commercial.
This segment is brought to you by Queen D Royalty Collection. Please go and check us out at Queen D Royalty Collection. Get your bundles. We have all type, all texture. We have closures. We have frontals. Check us out, guys. And also, when you're done, check us out there. You can come to New Beginnings and get your install. Your hair install. Okay. So we're located at 145-16 243rd Street in Rosedale, Queens. 917-376-8145 or 718-527-1909. And don't forget that the 30th, which is around the corner of March, Mr. Exquisite birthday party. Remember, guys, he's going to wear a wig for you. Remember, I'm making that wig specially for him that night.
Not just wearing a wig. I'm wearing one of our product.
Our collection.
One of our thing that we sell. In other words, then I'll be, for 10 minutes, I'm going to be a walking billboard. No. Somebody asked TC going to wear the heels to no. That's going up over the line. It's just to show the ear. Because I have the ball head already, so I don't have to put on a stocking cap. I just put over the ball head and just flash it 2 times and say, people, this is what we're selling. And as soon as the 10 minutes up, believe me, that I take off because that's gonna be an image people gonna remember for them life.
A lot of people gonna take the picture and video.
Of course, I mean I care. It's me don't care, of course. I am a person that is so
it's gonna go
open-minded to things, unbelievable.
It's gonna be viral.
Okay, in regards to the topic, we say when we open the topic of black men, which black men dating white women. When we open up,
Barbie says also some folks grew up here and anything too black no good, so they do as their parents say. Right? That was Barbie.
That is true. You have some black men cannot take home a dark skinned woman to them house, and them parents is black and white. I mean, them parents is black people. You know, these things exist. We cannot ignite. Where you going to this bad one? Okay.
Wait, Peter Gordon says Queen doesn't look pleased with your admission of dating white woman. I expect to see next week with another eye patch. No, Gordon, that's what
Got
I'm
it, got it,
listen.
got it. You know, say you was gonna write some papers. Brethren, go write the papers.
Listen, first of all, Gordon, that was way back, way
Wait,
before
wait,
my
wait,
time.
wait.
So listen, it doesn't even matter. If you start about president now, then we gonna have a problem. So no, but you don't know white can't compare to this blackness. So
Now, a black woman is the most beautiful thing in the world.
so yeah, some of the black men treat the white woman better than the black because of the slavery mentality. They still have the slavery mentality.
That's a point too. That's a point. They figure that she's holy and mighty, or she's is pure and clean, and some black men will be with a white woman and do treat them more refined, more loving than they would. And then again, you know, you have some men that are very loving, very touchy. But it's not all black women likes to be touchy in public. Do you notice? I'm not talking about black and white. The white people, they show affection no matter where no matter where they are. And we sometimes like, wait, they can't wait till them reach home. No, they show their emotion no matter where they are because that's how they feel.
Yeah, but I feel
Whereas you have some black men that are like that thinks like that. But every woman them round, black woman them like, no. People looking.
no,
Whereas if we meet a white woman and him hug her up, him hold her hands, she doesn't say a word. She's comfortable.
yeah, but sometimes
Think about
sweetheart,
it.
yeah,
It's real.
yeah, but sometimes, sweetheart, I think why that happens because as you were stated mathematically that a woman cannot have their own man. So I think because of the fact that it maybe they're not belonging to each other, so they cannot show that affection in public as if they were.
No, what I'm saying, you know, is some black men are very affectionate.
Right.
I don't think most black women are publicly affectionate from what I've seen in my 50 plus years in
Yeah.
alive. Think about where I'm coming from. The things that most white couple does in public, showing affection, most black people when they see them doing it will say they can't wait till they're behind closed doors.
Yeah, but it all depends, sweetheart. I mean,
No,
I think
I'm not talking feel up. I'm not talking with people. I'm not talking
Well,
feel
so
up. feel up.
whatever you're talking
Okay.
on.
How many times do you see
If somebody is gonna hug somebody, then
okay.
that's
How many
okay.
times do you see black couples out
Uh-huh.
and even kiss in public? And we're talking about husband and wives. We're talking about people who love each other greatly.
But you kiss all the time.
No, beloved, listen what I'm saying. There are a lot of black people, men that does like affection. Then again, there are many that doesn't like public affection. And they're around women who they're nice to be affectionate in public with them.
Yeah.
I have seen it. I have seen married people out in parties and the night to hug each other and love each other like crazy.
What?
I have seen it hundreds and thousands of times. You'll never see them.
why is that?
You never see them even kiss in public
Wow.
because they have the mentalities. That's not for a year. Affection can be shown anywhere.
I agree.
I'm an affectionate person. It's supposed to be shown everywhere. Some people, you walk in the street, them. Some man don't want you hold them and do them. But some men would like hold the woman and the woman like, no, that's not afraid. And yet still the woman claims that she love the man. We are not we're not groomed as very affectionate people towards each other in love affairs. And it's a fact. We might love, we might care for, we might do cook for, we might do anything, we might go to the end of the world that. But in public, we act differently towards each other. Not all, but most of us. I also ask myself, why is this? And you will have some black men that wants that affection that a white woman will in public and honey and that's up, which most black women won't do because they say it's not the place and time. So I'm not looking at excuse for the crossover, but I'm telling you reasons that what might in some of them head mind. Because you will have some black women likewise choose a white man because of if it's affectionately, uh, the affection shown to her in public. Because I notice a lot of white men that are dating black women. If you sit him out, him will kiss her about 1,000 times before them leave. And sometimes I always say to myself, what's wrong with them? I'm a kisser, you know. But I'm kissing, but I'm saying, what's wrong with them? The black woman told him fool. He never beat a beauty like this before. And
or maybe it could be you know, when you ask me somebody, they're more excited.
No, but it's like he won a trophy. But some woman likes to feel like a trophy at all times. Think about what I said. A lot of black women would like to feel like a trophy at all times, in public or not. Whereas most black men not going to show about that. And you have a lot of black men would like to feel affectionate in public, where most black women not going to be like that.
Well, Grace fully says, especially most Jamaican men.
Hold on. This is without a doubt a fact. Most Jamaican men are not moochy in public with a woman. It's a fact. I'm not saying all, but most. They in dancing, they'll go with a lady and stuff, and one or two might kiss. But in public, most Jamaican men are not affectionate in public. And there's some black men that loves affection indoors and outdoors.
Howard Appleby says, a man needs a woman to be strong also and can be so supportive to the family. I think he probably was talking about earlier. Sometime.
That is true today. Long time white man want to show affection to black women, but it wasn't acceptable. And now it is. Yes, so they show it. But that same woman might have been around some other black men. And they go out, it's like this. And people tell me if I'm lying. What's it? It's like this. They're out together, and it's like this. And they might laugh and talking about that. You'll never see the man. Not all. I have to distinguish this. Not all. But you never see most black men will take them, even their own wife, and hug them and kiss them and that. So
kiss me again.
And a lot. No, they must think some. They must think some love thing. Oh, they must think some love thing. You look man. You look man. You know. So that you have to take those things in consideration also. I'm gonna summarize, and then you do the closing. The real problem here is a common one in regards to the topic. A kind of collectivist approach towards something as individual and private as marriage and people dating each other. Because, let me explain. We all are joined collective naysays about the white man, the black man, and the white woman together interracially. But in reality, the bottom line is, it's an individual, their choice thing. But yet still we all will make comments, including myself. So we totally deny the purpose of people doing what they feel like, and we all make judgments. Whereas it will always be like that, but in the true sense, it's what a person want to do is their own business.
Right.
But we'll always make comments and pass judgments because that's how society sets up. But in reality, if we can leave people to do as they like, the world will be a better place. But it will never be like that.
Right, but sweetheart, you see how you were complaining and saying, the woman them not submissive, the one the pamper and all of that. And I asked you to kiss me again, right? And even the guy, Sanchez guy said, kiss the woman again. I'm asking you to kiss me again.
Look, I'm a Jamaican. I'm in too lovey-dovey.
You say lovey-dovey, I'm asking you to kiss me again. You see, guys, if you kiss me again.
I'll kiss you when the program is finishing.
No, kiss me again.
You see the aggression? They're going to look white woman tomorrow. I look white woman tomorrow. So people, what they realize in some of these black-white relationships, I don't think when they go to bed.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Howard said, I like my white girl. She started talking Jamaican. No.
That's the way. Teach her the ways. Teach her the ways of the black man. Teach her the way. Teach her to cook too. Teach her the ways. Teach her to talk like the black. That's true.
Well, Howard, if that's we're not here to judge anyone. If that's how you feel and that's you wanna I guess you're Jamaican, so you're talking Jamaican. So if that's how you feeling, that's what you love to listen. We're not here to tell you otherwise. Enjoy your white love.
Okay.
Right?
On my closing, I'm saying when some black man goes to bed some nights with a white woman, I don't think some of them are thinking, I'm lying in bed with a white woman. Remember, we're talking about husband and wife now. I think they're more thinking, what's the concern of my wife beside me? Is everything okay with her? Is the bills going to be met tomorrow? Is the children going to be okay in school tomorrow? So no matter how much judgment we pass on interracial relationship, and we'll always pass it, it boils down to those individuals making a choice and doing what they feel it's up to them, it's right to do, and what makes them comfortable. Close it there. Bob.
Okay, let me just read it. Desi says, well, TC, we need to build wealth in our community. So when we see a rich black person take on a white partner, we believe they're taking wealth from our community.
That is true too. That is a fact. We're not building wealth within our communities. We gain wealth and we move out of the communities and enjoy those wealth in a community whereas it's not predominantly black anymore. So we spend our money in an environment where it cannot beneficiary to the black community. And we stress on this in many posts on Facebook, but it's only so much a small portion of us didn't do. It's only Jesus was able to feed thousands with 5 fish. Was it 5 or 7? As time go by, I miss, because one time I was saying it was like a double steam fish. It's only Jesus was able to feed millions, thousands, millions. He's gone to millions now, to thousands with small fishes. Sometimes we have so much small of us trying to express a positiveness in the black, but it just dilute and it's gone because everybody continue doing them same way.
Guys, before we close off, please, I want everybody that's on right now to press that share button. Come on, share.
Share first, please.
Yes, we need to
share.
Press the share button.
Share first.
Share the love.
Because we're on YouTube Live now. We're going to see how that works out. But thank you all for joining the topic tonight. It was a pleasure.
Yes.
It was a pleasure, as always.
We appreciate you guys coming on. We appreciate you guys interacting. And honestly, as I said, just share, because every week we would like to make our viewing goes up, because we want to have.
And the topic for next week, it's going to be modified, but I think it's a good topic where a lot of people are going to have comments. What's the role of stepmothers and stepfathers to the kid, their stepchild? What's the role? I already start make notes. Good night. It was a pleasure. Good night. Huh?
Wait, let me just see if there's anything we could answer before. I live in a community with 3% black. I love it because I can more understand a different aspect. Okay.
Okay. You got to do what you got to do.
As I said,
you got to do what makes you happy.
To be judgmental of anyone's relationship. Whatever, travel your boats, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Oh, and if you notice, the topic tonight, we were never on one side. We spoke about different elements of what can happen. We also spoke about why we don't think it should happen. We also spoke about why it happens and the people is right to it happen. So on our program each week, we're not going to stick to one point. We're going to go around it 360. So all viewers, all thoughts on that topic can be expressed and everybody can feel comfortable. So thank you for coming in tonight. Lurleen, you come on. It's 9 o'clock to 9:30,
to
Try coming on
10:30,
next
to
week.
10:30.
Errol Spence in the video, this video. Do you want Spence in the video? Spence, I'm closing off now. Me don't want in the video.
You can still tag him. Tag him so it will be on his page.
Okay, Spence, my brother. Respect. People,
Okay.
good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good
Thanks
night.
again. And please remember, even when you come up, you can still share.
Share
so that
first,
way
please.
everybody can see it. All right.
And we thank the 4,000 views last week. God, we are moving up. Thank you.
Appreciate the love. Bye, guys. And don't forget, check us out at New Beginnings and Queen D Royalty Collection. Bye.
Listen, I'm going to tell about it again about me. Oh, we're on live still? Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
All right, let's get off.